Hello everyone, once again welcome back to BBPew channel. Our topic for today will be the artifact tier list for Godzilla Defense Force. This video was specially requested by Jonathan Xiang, so let's us give you a shout out on more in-depth information of the artifact tier list for Godzilla Defense Force. And the more in-depth information will be placed in the description box below. Before I start, kindly help us to like and comments below, and remember to click on the red subscribe button by supporting us. And I thank you very much in advance. Okay, so while all artifacts are beneficial and important in this game, there are still priority on some of the artifacts that you may want to upgrade first before investing your precious time shard on other artifacts. Okay, while all artifacts are important in this game, most of them boost attack by 25% plus 25% and have an added effects. So different artifacts, there will be different effects. I will be slowly talk about it in depth in this video. The game is set up so that players won't get them all, and you need a lot of time shard in order to unlock more artifacts. So the more artifacts you had unlocked, the more time shard you will be required to unlock new artifacts in this game. This is because of the scaling cost, which make it harder and harder to get the next artifacts. Players should expect to get 18 to 20 artifacts out of the total of 23. This means that players need to prioritize their artifacts, deciding which one to keep and which one to invest in through upgrading. Okay, the sooner the players make this decision better by investing correct artifacts, so that you will be able to finish the stages much more faster and easier. So this guide is for you to show you the tier list for all the artifacts in Godzilla Defense Force. Okay, so let's move on to the artifacts. How to see artifacts? You just go to your main menu, then you click on time travel. So under time travel, you will be able to see the time travel rewards, which is the time shard. Time shard is something that you are able to use it to upgrade your artifacts as well as to unlock new artifacts. So these are the artifacts that I had already unlocked. I think I already unlocked most of the important artifacts. Okay, and my total share effects damage is plus 7,500. So a lot of people have been asking me whether did I hack the game, or how do I get so strong like One Punch Man on the Kaiju, or how does my Godzilla able to clear the stage so fast with just one hit, while they need to watch ads to increase their damage in order to clear the Kaiju. This is all of this query is because that I have owned more artifacts than most of the players that just started playing this game. Okay, so I have a total of 70 artifacts, and they have a shared effects of a total up to 7,500. So for example, if I am a new player, you do not have this shared effect, so you are having a hard time clearing the Kaiju. Okay, while every time I time travel, I will just save up the time shard and upgrade my artifact as well as to unlock new artifacts. Okay, so first of all, we will be talking about the Tier S level artifacts. The first one will be called the Time Crystal. Time Crystal is the crystal that obtained from the Space Godzilla. Okay, Time Shard, what is the effect? The effect for this Space Crystal is speed up runs before time travel, acquiring more time shard to upgrade the artifacts. Okay, so it increased the time shard rewards percentage, and also as it also increase attack on your whole damage lineup. Okay, so it increase all attack plus 500% and time shot to 40% for the next upgrade. Okay. So this space crystal is in its own tier because it's the only artifact that boosts time shot. You will also get more bangs for your bucks and just increasing the number of shot earned versus the huge investment required towards boosting your attack in a meaningful way at the end of the game. Okay, this is the most important artifact in the Godzilla Defense Force, and it is a must for all players and is the best investment in terms of leveling your artifacts. So currently I already upgraded to levels 19, I think, which is the most because the next upgrade you will require 44,000 time shot, which I am able to use that to... Oh no, I think I can upgrade. I cannot upgrade already. I need maybe 44,000 more in order to upgrade to the next level, where I can able to unlock the rest of the artifact, maybe one more artifacts. Okay, so next that will be S tier. S tier is something that this is a must artifact for you to upgrade. Okay, this should be the first artifact that you can upgrade to maybe level 15 or 18, depends on how much time shot you have. Next, we will be talking about the A tier. A tier is something that one of the A tier I do not have, which is the heat-seeking missile. Okay, this type of specific artifacts are very powerful. It increases the attack of your not this one, sorry I got another one. This one, sorry. The next A tier artifact is called the laser guided missile. Okay, it increases your turret damage plus 25%. So if you upgrade like me to level 19, the total effects will be plus 475 to all units attack, but I have a specifically turret attack plus 475. Okay, this icon is a turret. Their boosts appear to be separate from other modifiers, such as the boost from cards or the flat attack boost from all artifacts. So multiply to great effects. Not only that, but their boosts. Okay, so every level there will be an increase of plus 25% damage, and it's very generous compared to other artifacts. So we put this into a test and having a level 21 type artifact versus without, and the difference are the staggering 82% difference. And now the most powerful units in every location from Tokyo to Moon will be the turret based unit. So if you have this artifact, right, the laser guided missile is one of the best artifacts in the game. The progression potential offered by leveling it up is hard to match, while it boosts DPS and help to fuel other benefits and ally abilities or money earned from tasks and idle moonstone packs. Okay, so because the last unit that you are able to upgrade and the most powerful units in the game is turret based. So with these artifacts, you are able to increase a lot more damage, and you are able to clear the kaiju also very fast. Okay, next, right, we will be talking about this is another A tier artifacts that you should upgrade. Okay, so these are the top 3. This artifact is called the Cell of the Space Godzilla. As production speed is very crucial in this game, the faster the units is produced, the more damage will be dealt to the kaiju or even Godzilla. Not only that, it also have a visible boost on DPS, which noted above can be also quite important. Now the Cell of the Space Godzilla looks fairly low lift to production speed, but if you increase more, you can see the significant changes because your production units will be very fast, especially turret. So your turret will have a lower cooldown and able to launch the laser turret attack to the kaiju much more efficiently. And it also greatly increase and also shorten the time of clearing the stages. Okay, so these are, one is if you tag it with the what Godzilla 2002 is it? It also increased production speed. Plus this production speed will gradually increase more significant increase on the total production speed of your units. Okay, let's move on to B tier. B tier will be the first one will be the Godzilla Bomb. So for players who like to use DPS kaiju attack like Shin Godzilla or even the Jet Jaguar, those like kaiju damage, right? This is something that you should upgrade, and also because since you are able to get artifacts but it's in a random form, this is something that you should get in your next draw, your artifact draw, if you had already achieved the top 3 artifacts that I mentioned earlier. Okay, so for this, right, the Godzilla Bones, it increase your kaiju damage plus 4% for each level. So right now I'm at level 70 and the kaiju damage is plus 68%. Monster wave can be pain, but they will never block your progression in a game thanks to the percentage increase of Mysterian and Shobiji 64. At least they can take down any monster wave with enough time. And the blockers to progression will always be Kaiju and Godzilla due to their timer. Of these two, Kaiju are much more important to focus on, while Godzilla are harder opponents. You will only face one for every 4 Kaiju. Not only that, the Godzilla on the moon actually count as Kaiju. This can be seen as an achievement and task, and you are able to get more time shot by clearing as much Kaiju and Godzilla in this game. Thereafter, you can do a time travel to get more time shot to unlock more artifacts. Okay, so next B tier will be this one, the DNA computer. So what does DNA computer does? Okay, for DNA computer, it increased 2% on each level, and some artifacts in the game feel like luxury, but these are the artifacts that can help the players out but don't actually contribute in terms of furthering progression or speeding up runs. So for cut duration, it takes some times, but if you are able, it boosts how long a cut is active, and as long as the cut stacking trick, you are able to play more cards. However, it actually helps with progression. The reason is that it boosts cut duration, but the cooldown period is fixed. So Destroyer, one of the best cards in the game, initially lasts for 20 seconds and has a 20-second cooldown periods until you play again. With the DNA computer at level 25, you are able to increase the cut duration up to 30 seconds, which will be the entire match against the Kaiju. So the cooldown period, which is only 20 seconds, but you increase the cut duration, it will plus the stack bonus and all the artifact bonus, you are able to clear the Kaiju much more easier. So DNA is a must artifact for you to use because it greatly increases your production speed as well as your increase your production speed to clear the Kaiju much more faster. Okay, next we will be talking about the Tracer Bullet. Do I have Tracer Bullet? Yeah, I have Tracer Bullets. Okay, so this is B class. Okay, tier B. So this tier B artifacts, which is called the Tracer Bullet, what are the effects for this artifact is the critical attack, increase of critical attack for each level. Currently I'm at level 18 and the critical attack is at plus 900% damage. Okay, we covered on the cut list is that critical damage is the end game. Okay, while critical damage might feel lame at first, but when the cuts are maxed out, their critical rate increase, their critical damage is also greatly increased. Okay, as a result, the Tracer Bullet is very beneficial to dishing out a lot of the damage as it directly boosts the effectiveness of critical attacks. Some may argue that it is too low on the list, and So if you combo with Godzilla 2001 card, and this will also increase the damage with multipliers, and the attack will be boost times attack, boost times attacks. This is why Godzilla 1967 and Kaiju Godzilla are the best two cards in the game. And with these tracer bullets, they multiply the boost together and also increase the critical attack drastically. Okay, it might not be the night and the day boost it appear, but it especially true as the Godzilla 2001 at max level, you will be able to easily raise critical damage by 4000%. In contrast, this artifact at max level will also raise critical damage by a furthermore of 2500%. So these are we have finished our B tier artifacts. And let's move on to C tier. C tier, let's slowly move to the... Under C tier, right, there is 5 artifacts. Okay, so 5 artifacts will be talked about. The first one, which is this Seiko earring. So actually, Seiko earring is something that I like because it increases your G cell regen speed. Okay, so every level you increase these artifacts, you are able to increase 2% for each level. And they are good but not crucial, but since we have the glitch, you know the glitch, right? For example, if you launch 3 cards, which will be G204, then after that you exit the game and the G cell still increasing, then after that you can just launch another 3 cards, so a total of 6 cards. But with these artifacts, right, that increase the generation speed of the G cell, you are able to do this trick much more faster. Okay, so the benefit will be greatly speed up runs, and the boost of the G cell generation saves a lot of time. It may not help you to win the matches, but you can use the glitch to finish off your kaiju much more efficiently. Okay, so next will be the FM missile. FM missile. Okay, FM missile. As you know, their critical damage is the crucial in late game, like in moon stage. So this FM missile is something that increase the critical rate. So with the card plus artifact combo, you are able to achieve a nice 100% critical rate, and it also speed up your runs, and using the card stacking tricks, and you will unlock the potential of the 3 cards combo or even the 6 cards combo. Okay, next will be the red stone, the Cetopia stone. Cetopia stone is for coin production. Okay, it's a luxury artifact, and since players are replaying a level that is before the Godzilla, you are able to acquire more coins. So while collecting more coins with these artifacts, you are able to collect more coins where you are able to upgrade your units to a higher level. So it also boosts your speeds while you progress in the moon stage. It may not be important for early players, but it impacts a very important role if you are a late game players. Okay, because with more coins, you are able to increase more level of your units. Okay, next we'll be talking about the New York badge. Do I have New York badge? Oh, I do not have New York badge. Okay, next for the C tier, the 4th item for C tier artifacts will be the New York badge. As New York is the last Earth stage in the Godzilla Defense Force, the location artifacts boost visible DPS and also impact superior with the combo of the cell of the Space Godzilla. So with this badge, you are able to clear as the New York batch is higher because it is the city before the moon stage. As a result, through leverage the Subiji 66 LE money producing ability based on DPS, players can generate a lot more coins in this stage and put them in the position where they can afford higher grade units by the minute they get to the moon. So speeding up arguably the more painful impact of the run. The goal is to reach at New York stage 80 so that you can afford the rail gun tower on the moon. So that's for New York batch. Okay, the heat-seeking missile. Heat-seeking missile is the missile with I also don't have this. Okay, for the heat-seeking missile, is also one of the most important artifacts in this game. This artifact increases the airplane unit, the aerial base unit, upgrading damage plus 25% per upgrade. As the most powerful unit in every location is the turret, the second and the third most powerful unit is the aerial base, which is the airplane, okay, the fighter jet. So this artifact shine even in the late game, as it is common to have the strongest unit on the moon is either the turret or the area unit. Furthermore, until the player reach the access range of money, and the most powerful unit in the New York will be aerial base. As a result, this also adds the boosting damage there and before it's happened. Okay, so that's all for the C tier artifacts. So for the rest of the city artifacts like Tokyo, London, Sydney and Arizona are considered D tier. They are decent artifacts, but they are not as important as the artifact from tier S, A, B, C. Okay, each help to speed up a run in each specific city, but actually you can really clear the city much easier if you reach moon stage. Okay, next tier D artifacts will be the Optical Radar. So Optical Radar is this. Okay, so what does the Optical Radar does? It is an artifact that improves the damage from a weak point attack. Remember, when you hit the kaiju, right, there is this weak point, the red indicator. When you click, you will be getting extra coins. So every 5 levels on these artifacts add 1% extra damage. Okay, so if you increase to level 5, the weak point damage does 11%, which is a lot, and the difference will help. It is unlikely to push a losing match to a win category often, but it gradually helps you to increase the number of coins collected by using the weak point of your kaiju. Okay, next we will be talking about the Inference stone. Okay, the rest, I think tier D are all the stone. For the Inference stone, this artifact boosts unit speed and increasing how quickly a unit attack before being produced. It seems great on the surface, but in most games, attack speed is one of the best aspects to raise. However, in GDF, all units will have a fixed attack. For example, tank fire 3 times. Kaiju can't damage unit, instead they attack bases, which halt the production if they successfully damage one. As a result, unit speed has a very little influence on matches. After being produced, the tank will fire 3 times and it takes 2 to 3 seconds to reproduce. That's why this artifact is categorized into the tier D category. Next, we will be talking about the enhanced AP shell. So this enhanced AP shell is also categorized into the tier D category, while increase the attack of your tank units. Okay, actually personally I like this enhanced AP shell because I usually upgrade my tank unit under the moon stage, which really increase more damage than my turret units. Because while you are in moon stage, you will need a lot of coins, you will need a lot of money to upgrade your units, right? Tank units are something that is more affordable, while you can upgrade to a higher level. Okay, while the tanks are overshadowed by the turrets and aerial units, there are points in the end game when your most powerful unit may be a tank. So these are reserved for the moon that may be occur for breakpoints. These are reaching units level 600, 800 and 1000. Those upgrade points carry with them with huge boosts in the attack power. Okay, and this can cause a situation where the unit can leap ahead of others while players is at the money sweet spot for this upgrade. So for 10 units level, this is something that you should upgrade other than anyone else. Next will be the last unit for last artifact for a tier D will be the Oxygen Destroyer. So what does the Oxygen Destroyer does? It increases your Godzilla damage per level, and currently my Godzilla damage is plus 72%. It also increases your Godzilla damage such as the Shin Godzilla. So with this, right, plus Shin Godzilla, it gradually increases the damage of Shin Godzilla. And it feels that because Godzilla on the moon are counted as Kaiju, it has a great influence on the value of this artifact. This means that it's also benefit the players who are fighting Godzilla on Earth. Furthermore, with the way health scale, there's never a situation where players are blocked by a Godzilla or even beat the next Kaiju afterwards. So Godzilla are worth a ton of time shard when beaten. So at least on Earth, some of the investment beat them to be useful and find them struck on the Earth one. It generating sync the investment into an appropriate location batch instead. So if you do not have enough time shard, or you get this Oxygen Destroyer, maybe you can destroy it and to get more artifacts from tier B and C. Okay, and next we'll be talking about the last tier. The last tier are all the not very useful artifacts in this game. The first one will be this ANEB. Okay, so this is the best of the worst. This is the only artifact in the F tier that actually help in the end game, but in a very minor way. Okay, because it speed up getting the next unit, and you happen to have the troop unit maxed up in the location and nothing else. Troop units are lacking when it comes to damage. So maybe for early games this is important, but for late game I don't think troop units can help you a lot. This is why this artifact is categorized into F tier. Okay, next will be the D03. As critical attack is crucial in the end game, the early game is the skill attack. So this artifact increases the active skill attack, okay, as well as your normal all attack. The hologram cuts the summon and attacker, and this time that this attack help with progression, but it's not sufficient. Okay, it was generally higher and it should be in the bottom tier unless it was so significant to make skill attack cuts a valuable alternative to critical attack. The third tier F item will be the Space Titanium. So the definition of this Space Titanium is to increase the moonstone obtained increased by 2% per level. So once the player maxes the handful of important allies, there isn't any much use on moonstone, because moonstone is something that you are able to upgrade your allies, or but version 2.3.2 there's a new event which is called the Kaiju Dungeon Rewards. Well, you're also able to get 600 moonstone per level. So after the events is launched, right, actually this artifact is not important already. And the last but not least, worst artifact of all in this game is this statue of King Sizzle. This is the worst artifact in the game, and never invest in the statue of King Sizzle, because the problem of this artifact is that it is limited and the player quickly possesses past its usefulness. Either coin production is influenced by static DPS early in the game, either money is actually a good way to progress. But if you level up your cards and if you are getting higher and higher level, actually either coin production is not as important. So if you have time shot, don't really spend them on this. Okay, so basically we had already go through all the tier lists of all the artifacts in this game. So I just go through summarize on one by one. So for tier S, which are the tier S artifacts? So the top 4 artifacts will be Space Crystal. Space Crystal will be the one that you should upgrade the most, because you are able to generate more time shot, while you are able to use time shot to unlock new artifacts or even upgrade your artifacts. Okay, next will be the laser guided missile that increase your turret units, because turret units are the most important and the most strong units in every city. Next will be the cell of Space Godzilla. It increase the production speed of your units. So these are for laser guided missile and cell of Space Godzilla are considered as tier A. Then for B tier will be Godzilla Bomb. Okay, increase kaiju damage, plus got this computer, DNA computer, increase your card duration, the time of your card duration, so you can increase the time of your Godzilla cards, okay, or your kaiju cards. Then for tracer bullets are also in B tier. Okay, for tracer bullet increase critical damage. Then for C tier will be the Seiko earring. Okay, increase your G cell regen speed. Then also FM missile, increase your critical rate. And Cetopia stone, increase your coin production. And New York badge, for you to have an easier life in New York stage, so that you can earn more money and progress to moon stage. And also the 6-seeking missile. 6-seeking missile is increased area units. Then for D tier will be the rest of the city units that I didn't unlock because it was a waste of money. Then we have this Optical Radar, increased weak point attack. Then we got this stone, Inference stone, increased unit speed. Then got this enhanced armor piercing shell. Is for turret, the tank units, and also oxygen destroyer for Godzilla damage. Then for the worst artifact will be ANED that increase troop damage. Then for D03 will be active skill attack. Third will be space titanium, increase moonstone. You do not need moonstone, increase moonstone already, because you will get it from the alternate days dungeon events. And the worst card of all is this statue of King Sizzle. So I hope that they can upgrade at least above this artifact, so that it won't be the worst of all artifacts in the Godzilla Defense Force. Okay, so that's all for this tier list of Godzilla Defense Force, the Godzilla Defense Force artifact tier list. And most of the information are retrieved and extracted from TOHO Kingdom by Anthony Romeo. Okay, so if you like this video, remember to like and share and subscribe to us, and I hope to see you in the next Guardian Tiers video. And remember that this video is specially requested by Jonathan Xiang, and I would like to thank him for contributing content ideas for this channel. Thank you, Jonathan, and I shall see you in the next Guardian Tiers video. Bye bye!
Hello guys! First of all, welcome to our channel. If you enjoy our videos, please like and comment below. Don't forget to click on the bell icons and remember to subscribe and click here for more videos.